Hello everyone, Eric Watson here, freelance writer, player of games, writer, boards, recorder of videos, and tabletop role-playing aficionado. Welcome to Patreon D&D, where platinum level patrons and I get together to play Dungeons & Dragons via Discord and Roll20. These Patreon games are not live-streamed, but are recorded for your viewing pleasure. You can join our official Discord server with invite link in the description below. If you'd like to support the channel, please check out patreon.com/RogueWatson. You can also support the channel by shopping for your tabletop games, CCGs, miniatures, RPG supplies, and more at our sponsor, Noble Knight Games, using my affiliate link. Our music is by Kevin MacLeod, and our awesome original character art is by Demnix. Welcome to session number 13, lucky number 13, of our Dragonlance Shadow of the Dragon Queen campaign, published by Wizards of the Coast. For this session, I'm joined by patrons Dory playing Ellowyn, the Kender Bard College of Lore.
Hello.
Genocider playing Korl, the Dwarf Bard College of Dance.
Hello.
Jared playing Elyas, the Human Divination Wizard.
Greetings.
Mike playing Rowan, the Elf Ranger Gloomstalker / Rogue.
Hey.
Morgan playing Kazra, the Human Champion Fighter.
Hello.
Previously on Shadow of the Dragon Queen. After cleansing Habakkuk's shrine, the party was eager to save the rest of the Sea Elves. Conveniently, Ishvern's vision pointed them to a location already on their map, another ancient shrine to the northeast in the Spires of Doom. But the trek over the northern wastes was fraught with danger. The impassable terrain forced them into a deep ravine, where they found a half-eaten whale carcass. Several giant scorpions were feasting upon it, and they didn't take too kindly to the interruption. But a thunderous boom echoed in the midst of the battle, followed by a torrential wave of water. The tide had come in. As the surviving scorpions were washed away, the party scrambled to escape. Kazra used a grappling hook, and the others quickly teleported and climbed up the rope towards safety, while rising waters and debris threatened to carry them away. Eventually, even the poor battered horse was hoisted up, and the exhausted party rested up before continuing on. After several days, they found the ruined site and its toppled tower, surrounded by a large-scale excavation. The tents and gear clearly foretold of the Red Dragon army, but there was no one left around. Spotting an opening into the base of the structure, Rowan used his Gloomstalker experience to scout ahead, finding an old altar to Syrian and stairs leading below. While Ellowyn busied herself with the altar, the rest of the party headed down. Rowan spotted several mutated Draconians, and the party was able to successfully ambush them. The creatures appeared near feral, with large heads and wide mouths and elongated venomous claws. The creatures were trying to break into a makeshift barrier, which the party dismantled. Inside a small room, they found a sea elf, Yerkal, the leader of the pilgrimage, along with an unconscious human man. Yerkal explained how most of the army had left, but the excavation continued, eventually finding a strange crystal. The Draconian leader tested it on a prisoner, transforming them into an abomination that he couldn't control. The creature attacked the soldiers, and they too began to transform. The last survivors, Yerkal and the man, Rowan, hid themselves here. Rowan, however, had been attacked and had fallen unconscious with a nasty fever spiking. Seer quickly revived and cured him using her powerful healing magic, and the grateful man promised to take them to his town, hidden here in the northern wastes. First, they must deal with the threat below. So you all are still in this ruined location, the second of the three that Dalamar told you to check out. You have, since going downstairs and rescuing these two and defeating some of those mutant Draconians, you've now all headed back upstairs, where you meet up with Ellowyn, who has been communing, presumably, with her god, the god that she's been interacting with and been inspired by, and especially weaving together the flames, and literally, because I think we mentioned this in the last session, the whole place was dark until she sat down and started speaking, and then flames started animating. Which I can pick up from the response to that, unless you want to add anything more to that, Ellowyn.
Um, I think I don't know if this is something that people would hear out loud. I imagine since I don't know how to commune, I probably was just having a conversation with the air. And, if people were in the vicinity, they would have heard. And if not, I would have kept talking as they went like into the other rooms. Um, I think I think Ellowyn would probably have some questions for Sirion. You mentioned last time she's kind of dangling her feet off the edge of the altar, just kind of, tracing the flames on her journal. And she would she would say like, hey, Sirion, hello, your vessel. I don't know. My mom said you're kind of speaking through me, and it's really exciting. But I'm also a little concerned. Uh, I say a lot of things, and sometimes they just kind of spill out. Sometimes they come out really loud, and sometimes they come out a little borrowed. And I feel like it's only fair to warn you if you're gonna kind of partner up with me, it's gonna be a bumpy ride. And she kind of pauses for a minute to kind of look around the room and see if there's any kind of response.
You
And then
see,
she kind of
good.
gets, go ahead.
You see the flames have been kind of. I'm watching a lot of Stranger Things. So I'm seeing flames flickering a lot, but like the torchlight and everything looks very dramatic, and some of them. You kind of look around, you think one was smaller before, and then another one gets like larger and almost appears to be kind of dancing around you.
I think I think when she sees that visual feedback, she'll she'll perk up and she'll get kind of loud for a second and she'll be like, see, that's what I mean. That's what I need. That right there is very, very helpful feedback. Thank you, thank you. And she kind of taps her journal a little bit and she says, so if you could just let me know about this whole like speaking through me, are you borrowing my words? Am I borrowing your words? I mean, I'm a little confused. I want to be a good vessel, but I also don't want to make somebody accidentally, like burst into flames or something. So the bottom line is, my mom said this is a good thing. I'm a little nervous. I just, I just want to do the right thing, and whatever that is, if you're using my words, that's totally fine. Um, but if you could just, put them back where you found them when you're done, I'd really appreciate that. Thanks. And I'll do my best.
You see those flames begin to dance some more until they start forming actual like images of what look like kind of humanoids dancing in the flames. And then one of them kind of stops dancing for a moment and seems to grow a little bit larger and then kind of turn to you, and you hear a voice speak and says, "My child of art and music, creation and creativity, the living embodiment of my flames of passion." And you see the flames flare up dramatically and then begin to simmer back down. "I have watched your progress well, spreading your joy, your music, your words. It is during these somber times of death and destruction that the world needs to be reminded of the joys worth fighting for. It is only fitting that your passion and voice spout true flame." And you see this little humanoid creature suddenly jump at you and seems to land right on. I would assume you would maybe reflexively put an arm or a palm up. It seems to jump right into your palm, but instead of feeling heat, you feel a pleasant warmth, as if you were like taking a warm shower or something. It's just kind of spreads through your body, and you can see that this kind of liquid flame kind of stylizes itself as a very cool, like, flaming tattoo on your palm. You gain a charm called Syrian's Passion. This charm has 3 charges. Use an action to expend a charge to cast Dragon's Breath, fire only, at 3rd level. The charm fades away after all charges have been expended. And you hear this. Go ahead.
I think Ella would just, she's comparing the two. Like, she's looking at the tattoo, she's looking at what's seared onto the book, and she's going, like, you literally, like, the fire just jumped, it's jumped into my hand. Oh my God. And she's just completely in, like, utter awe.
You have always had the fire, my dear. How I just give you a little spark, a little more to burn ever brighter. And the voice begins to fade as it's saying this, and then says, my child, do be a dear before you go spreading your joy further. And finish. Sorry, I keep hitting my mic. And finish. I'm doing my big dramatic voice. Finish cleansing out this old shrine. There's something far too much lurking below. They keep digging it up, burying it, and digging it back up, and give it a good cleansing with my fire, yes? Oh, and should you meet, make sure to melt that old Dragon Queen for me and any of her nasty cohorts as well.
That we can do. She's grinning from ear to ear, but those last words are very much lingering in her mind that there's something wrong here. And
you hear that right about probably when the rest of the group is coming up the stairs, I would imagine. Korl, if you want to be here and witnessing this, you can. Or maybe you heard it, or you've been here the whole time. It's totally up to you. But the rest of the group probably comes up around this time.
Okay.
I think as Ello kind of comes out of that and she sees all of you coming into the room, she'll look at you, and it's hard to read what's happening because she's still grinning from ear to ear, but she has concern in her eyes, which is a very, like, odd combination. She can't stop smiling, but she starts asking all of you, what's wrong? What happened? The big guy, my big guy here, he told me that something's wrong here. Something's very wrong. We need to fix this place.
The big guy. I could actually add light to this map, I realized.
Well, maybe that explains the dragon guys down there in the basement thing. And they were there and they had these, like, claws and stuff. And they were just making me so angry. I just wanted to smash them all. Can we go back down there?
Yeah. And Ello hops down off the altar.
You do note they have 2 new people with them as well. One of them is clearly a sea elf. The other is a sea elf woman, and there's a human man. They both appear to be suffering mechanically from exhaustion. Clearly have been in bad shape. The man only recently been cured and revived by Seer. He was literally, like, unconscious and feverish. They kind of limp their way back up here.
Who's the guy?
He nods and says, "Hey, Roan, thanks to your dwarf friend for fixing me up real good back there. I was feeling bad for a while."
Perhaps we should leave
Is
them with
he-
the rest of the party while we continue our search. They are in no shape to follow us.
Would we see the emblem on Ellow's hand, or need a roll to recognize that?
Ellowyn, are you trying to hide it necessarily or no?
Oh my God, no. She is totally showing that thing up. Oh my God. Guys? Okay. Look, this is why I know we have to go and fix whatever's wrong here. There's something, what did he say? He said it's buried, it's buried, it's dug up, it's buried, it's dug up, it's down below, and it's super evil. And I cannot leave my big guy's place with any darkness.
Elyas, his eyebrow kind of pops up, and he has this knowing smile on his face. He reaches in his spell pouch, he pulls out a pepper, and he tosses it to Ellowyn, which is the spell component for Dragon's Breath.
She eats it.
So you
I feel like that's like a Mario thing. It's like, I'm gonna eat this power up, and now I'm gonna do the thing.
now roll a constitution check to see how bad it burns.
Yeah. That was a ghost pepper. Yeah, you all can recognize, and clearly you also recognize, obviously, the symbol from Ellowyn's book, and the altar and all that's putting two and two together, that she appears to have been visited by her deity. Which normally is unheard of and miraculous, but you all are kind of used to divine miracles within the last, gosh, I don't know how long in game time it's been. A couple weeks, I think.
Yeah, we just attract weird shit.
Oh, look at the elf lady. Well, what do you want to do while we go clear this place?
Yeah, she says, I think we need to stay up here. I have no desire to go down there any further, but if you should find anyone still alive, I suppose it would be good to help them, though I can't imagine anyone would be at this point. There is something evil down there, though. She is equally wide-eyed, however, at the whole, like, she just witnessed Seer's magic on Rowan, which definitely had her very surprised, and now she's looking at this altar, which is only just now probably the light starting to dim back down, and Ellowyn clearly having some kind of magical brand on her hand. She says, "You are all blessed. Special in some way. Are you messengers of the gods? Come to protect us?"
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes. She nods at that response. This is logical.
There's always that slight pause where I'm waiting for Korl to be like, absolutely, let me tell you why.
I work directly for them. Yeah, she can hang out with kind of the off reserve party, which presumably is kind of set up a little camp out there. And also, you guys did tell your entire Kalaman army to basically come meet you here, which you expect they would hopefully be here sooner rather than later as well.
So before we go down, time-wise, it's I'm gonna assume it's been less than 8 hours since last session.
Yes.
So Kazra will still have dark vision, 150 feet.
Nice. That should still be available on your token, but let me know if it's not, since it's the same map.
Shall we go? One of us looks very eager, and he just eyeballs Kazra.
Yeah, Kazra is already like walking down the stairs, like she's taking the axe and just like kind of slapping it to her other hand as she's walking down. And she's like, "Yeah, let's smash some heads and cut some things and do stuff."
Oh no. We're Gollumfying Kazra a little bit.
Kiss some hands and shake some babies.
All right. Gathering your party so I can send you all. So you recall, this is the spot, this first basement, I guess, where you fought the Draconians and rescued the other party. It is dark down here. I don't know if all of you, whatever the dark vision situation is, if some of you need light sources or whatever, let me know.
Rock. I pulled my little stone out that I'd cast light on and
Okay.
cast it on it again.
You are, it's not that one.
Rowan
Emitting.
kind of just like blinds
20
himself,
and- 20 and
hides
20,
his
yeah.
eyes.
Oh, okay, I've already got you set up for that, it looks like. So yeah, I think you've still got that on. So you all should be seeing the light that Elyas is projecting. Is that correct? Those of you that have dark vision?
Yeah.
And then Rowan, yeah, as you recall, there are, so these spiral stairs end here, but then there's another staircase to the northwest, which if you want, I can just transition you down, but otherwise, let me know how you all want to proceed.
Yeah, I was going to offer to scout ahead, but if it's pitch black down there, you can just drop us. I mean, I'll see what I see. But the light actually might give us away immediately, so I probably wouldn't mind if Rowan scouted again.
Okay.
If that's all right.
Yep, Rowan can go down there. Do you want to stealth or just charge forward?
I'll stealth.
Heedlessly, I said.
Okay, I can't see anybody, and now I'm sitting by myself.
Oh no, yeah, I think Elyas is your light source.
Which way did you guys go, left or right? Oh, there we go. Okay.
North, west.
Oh, got it. Okay.
22 stealth check, very nice. Okay, so while the rest of you gather by the stairs, Rowan, you head down these stairs.
He'll just look back at Kazra and just give her the just 1 second motion and tell her not to come down. Or ask her not to come down.
You go down the stairs and you can see that this bottom level, underground level of the fortress has not been fully excavated. Your dark vision gives you like insane range, correct? What is the
120 feet.
120 feet. Okay. What you see is a vast cavern that stretches to at least 50 feet east and west, and then you're kind of near the wall to the north, but then the south stretches to be like 100 feet to the south. So very, very large cavern. Ceilings seem to be about 20 or 30 feet high. And the first thing that catches your eye is that there is a large chasm to your south that plunges into darkness, and there are two wooden bridges that span across the chasm. And across from that, the biggest thing that also catches your eye is a 8-foot tall crystal glowing with an ominous orange glow that's kind of part of a small excavation pit.
Right off the bat, does he see any living creature or person within his vision?
Give me a perception check. Normally I would give disadvantage, but I think for a Gloomstalker with excellent dark vision, can do it regular. Okay. Yes, it takes you a moment, but you do spot what appears to be a much larger, odd humanoid creature that's just hulking. Looks about 2 or 3 times your size and has like the long, elongated arms and claws, the huge mouth. It appears to be tinged with just red all over. You're not sure if it's scales or flesh or what's going on. And it's just kind of shuffling and occasionally grunting, just kind of moving amongst a bunch of boxes and crates. And that's about 40 or 50 feet away, not on the other side of the chasm, on this side. So not actually near the crystal.
Okay. So he's just trying to figure out whether or not he should call everyone down, but a bright light coming down those stairs is going to alert it right away. So Rowan will actually sneak back up the stairs and deliver his spiel to the group. And he'll when he gets up there, he'll just say, just quickly, huge cavern, bridges, pit, giant crystal, very large creature, and I do believe as soon as we go down there with your light source, we're probably going to be into combat. So perhaps Kazra lead the way with your wonderful axe. And those of you with the bright light, please come last.
She's already going down the stairs.
Oh, yeah, she's just about running at this point. She's like, "Good. I thought we were taking a little too long. Let's go in there."
This is the DM's favorite kind of player character right here. The Leroy
Absolutely.
Jenkins.
Elyas starts to ask Rowan a question, but it looks as Kazra's head bobbing down the stairs. And
Kazra's
goes,
just
"Oh, fuck it."
Looney Tunes her way. Just
So you want to know what this creature does? Kazra's going to find out right now.
Gotta find out right now.
Yeah, so Rowan will follow her quickly, but stealthily.
Ella's gonna reach out and grab Kazra quick before she runs down the stairs and say, "We have to do this for my big guy. I'm counting on you," and I'm gonna cast Bardic Inspiration on Kazra.
I'm not gonna let you down, Ellowyn. I promise.
Ellowyn, you can also have inspiration for the whole communing with the god thing. I imagine that's pretty inspiring.
I have it. Does anybody who might have been inspired not have it? Everybody has it?
I don't have it.
Korl can have it.
Korl would be, he would have been inspired by the big guy.
Awesome.
All right, you all start heading down the stairs, and yeah, immediately that light and sound of you all coming down, especially Kazra chomping down, is going to set this large, red, monstrous creature off. And now, with the light that Elyas is giving off that kind of helps light up this room, you can see now that there's smaller, like worm-like creatures crawling around its body as well. And it turns and gives you a mighty roar. And I'm going to ask for some initiative. We are over here, by the way.
Korl will yell, "Mortal Kombat!" Everyone can add 7 to their initiative.
Man, I just saw that the actor, was it, what's his name? Fuck. Just died. Who was the boss? The boss guy. I can't fucking think his name. Shang Tsung?
Shang Tsung?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That news like just fucking broke. Not to bring everybody
Did you say
down. We're gonna start.
I quit,
Did you say
man.
to add 7 to our number?
Yeah. Everyone adds 7 to your initiative.
Oh Jesus, I missed this. What is this? Tandem footwork. Wow. You roll initiative, you expend a use of your bardic inspiration. If you don't have the incapacitated condition, when you do, roll your bardic inspiration die. You and each ally in 30 feet of you It's a bonus to initiative, and you rolled a 7 on the D8. Wow. That's crazy. What a
Takes
cool
me
use
to
of
a
the Bardic.
14.
Then I'll punch Elyas.
It's not letting me add 7, so I guess I should be at 21.
Oh, can we do that?
Oh my
How about
goodness.
that?
Just click in the box on the turn order and modify
There
your
we go.
number.
Did it roll? No, it didn't. It just rolled 11. Damn it. Clicked the wrong thing. Ha, it's worse.
Mine keeps changing back.
Well, if it
Are you
helps,
hitting enter after you type the number?
Okay, yeah. I had to do 26.18.
wow. You are all, thanks to Korl's fancy footwork, in syncing you all up as you charge down the stairs, you all definitely get the jump on this creature. I don't know how well you can see it, if Elyas's light extends or not as you come down. But it is in this general direction. So it did not. There we go. Starting with Ellowyn.
Okay. Ellowyn is all about like making sure that this place gets cleaned up. So she's going to step.
Ooh, can you see how I lit that thing up too, even though...
Oh crap! Wait.
Right.
Oh.
Sorry,
okay,
I'm moving
yeah.
your screens around.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I think she's gonna side eye that and see. But then she's gonna step up next to Kazra. Can I can't see it still, right? It's in the darkness.
It is. It's yeah. Some of your party members can point it out, but it is. You definitely sense that there's something large, right there to
Okay.
the east.
I'm just okay. So I want to cast it. I just want to make sure I don't need to see it. See it. I do not. Oh, hello, little one. Okay. She's gonna step forward, and she is going to look in the direction of this creature, and she's gonna say, "Come hell or high water, we've been through both. I will clean this place." And she's gonna cast Guiding Bolt at the creature.
Syrian lives for the melodrama.
And that's an 18 to hit.
Absolutely.
And that will be 13 points of radiant damage.
Ooh, okay. You see it very briefly. It's a cool effect, like lightning in a dark sky, where it just lights up the area, and this creature, like a horror movie, you know, when it flashes, you just see this hulking monster of a creature, like something between a frog and a ogre or something. It takes a full blast of radiant energy.
And that is my turn. I will probably step back a little bit to make sure I stay within the light area.
Korl.
Can we get Kazra to go ahead of me?
Oh,
Is that a thing you're okay with?
I am okay with that. Yeah, I wonder why it didn't do that before. Yep, we can do that.
Oh, because I didn't get the number changed in time.
Sorry, I'll check it. Okay, everybody else is good. Yep, Kazra. You guys were tied, for those of you listening.
Okay, so Kazra is still just incredibly angry. She starts moving closer. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, right up there. And she's just going to take a swing with her battle axe.
Ugh.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
that looks
Kind of like a
interesting.
shark guy in some ways. I don't know why I think shark.
And a
That's what
Medusa.
happened to the street sharks.
Yeah, like a shark person.
Land shark.
But then with like the creatures that like Ursula
The top one's kind of cute.
Ursula turns into
Can I use that bardic inspiration for attack rolls?
Yes.
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, what is that a D8?
Sugar. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Should be, because that's what he rolled on
It's an
the
8.
tandem, yeah.
It's an 8.
Oh,
Yeah.
14 probably doesn't hit.
14 does hit, actually.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Then 13. And it has the topple. So that means, what does that do? So it needs to make a DC proficiency bonus. So that's 11. Wait, so proficiency bonus is 11 plus modifier is another 5. So 5, that's 16.
16.
Right? Oof. Well, I guess I'm gonna have
It
to
roars
take another
at you.
swing at it. Well, let's see if this works.
23 will hit for
And-
sure.
Let's see. Boom. 13. Actually, I'm going to re-roll that for the Savage Attacker. Okay, so 13 still. And the topple again.
It is
Oh,
staying up.
Crap.
Crap.
And I think that will be all that she'll do with her turn.
All right, Korl.
I'll run a little closer. 30. And then I'll just hit this guy with the vicious mockery. You are one ugly mamma jamma.
Yeah. Wisdom.
Except the little head on the top. It's pretty cute.
Except for you, you're all right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, nothing.
Actually has advantage technically.
Okay. Oh, wow.
But still made it.
Okay, that's it for me.
All right, Rowan.
All right, well, Rowan can see it just fine where he is, so he doesn't feel the need to get any closer. He will use his longbow. And since Kazra is standing right next to it, he's going to add sneak attack. Let's go. Hey!
Oh, the
Nice.
crit. Oh, God, this is going to
Ooh,
hurt so
this
much.
is gonna be
This,
good.
this is going to be terrible. And I'm going to do Savage
Kill
Attacker
it.
just to make sure I get the best.
Jesus.
We'll go with the 35. So he's
Wow.
using his sneak attack and his, what's it called? His Dreadful Strike. He's got one more of those.
That's
now
a
he's
lot
empty.
of dice.
2d6
Dude, how'd you get it so low?
Psychic. So
Oh
that'll
my
be 1.
goodness.
And then he'll take his second shot.
30, so 35. Said some of it was psychic and some piercing.
Yeah. So it's the 11 psychic and 3 piercing. And then 23, I'm guessing, also hits for
Yep.
8.
All right. After that crit, this thing takes a rock backwards on its legs and blood starts gushing out and appears to be severely wounded.
And then he just stays nice and far away from it. That's his turn.
All right, Elyas.
Okay. Now I can see the thing. For everybody that was here last week, you hear Elyas cast a spell, and it sounds familiar because you heard it a little over an hour ago. And he cast Hasvel Kirath. If I could do this right. He's going to cast haste on Korl. So Korl, you get +2 to your AC, advantage on deck saving throws, an additional attack action that you can get, 1 additional attack, and you can I think you also get like another,
Double speed.
yeah, double speed. You can use dash, disengage, hide, or utilize action for the other one, and he's going to end his turn right there.
Gosh, he's gonna be dancing so much. You see, I like the timing of this too. It's almost the flavor of the critical hit smashing into the slot. You see a lot of those tadpoles around it suddenly like leap off of the creature and open their mouth and reveal rows of sharp teeth and fangs. He's got the glow.
Whoa.
The glow. Which Kazra is the closest for most of these. Or for all these, I guess. Put little numbers on them. That might be the easiest thing to do here. Okay, so one of these guys pops out. Kazra attempts to attack you. 16. Negative. Another one pops out, tries to attack you. 11's not gonna do it. We'll do faster these things, not very. This one will also attempt to bite. How about a 20? Okay. No, not okay.
Don't you be touching my Kazra. And I'm gonna use cutting words, which is oh my god, where are my reactions? Why have they disappeared?
It's probably under your features and traits tab.
Yeah. Okay, so cutting words is
Expend use of bardic
I
and
expend.
subtract. Okay, so you get to roll a d8 and then subtract that from the attack roll.
Right. 2.
Does an 18 hit?
18 is my armor class.
Oh. Ellowyn tries to be in there and it just gets through with 7 piercing damage, Kazra.
You're exhausted from your commune with
Okay.
your god.
Mm-hmm.
And here comes the wisdom save. Let's see.
Fail.
We love to see it. We love to see it. Oh.
Okay.
Now you
one
can.
second.
Yeah, you do have like resilient or
As
something,
she
right?
starts feeling this rage, she's going to say, as she starts seeing like her brother peering around her
In the
she's
face
going
of the
to yell,
tadpoles.
Yeah, in the face of the tadpole.
Like
She
the
goes,
thing or
okay,
something.
Okay, does anyone else see my brother right now? She's just gonna yell that out. Elyas, do you see my brother?
We totally see him. Kill him.
He's everywhere.
Elyas just has this funny look on his face. Kazra, what are you talking about? Kill that thing.
Okay, so hearing that, she is going to shake her head and go, use her mage, what's it called? From the Mage Slayer feat that she can. She gets one use of the
Like
Bardic Inspiration.
it's like legendary
per
resistance or
short
some shit?
rest. Yeah.
Something like an
the
automatic
legendary
success
resistance.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah. So she's going to shake off this failed save. And,
Oh.
So Mage Slayer
she's
says if
gonna
you
say I fail a save, right?
Yeah, I was going to read it for folks. If you
Intelligence-
fail an intelligence, wisdom, or charisma save, you can cause yourself to succeed instead. Literally just a legendary resistance for mental saves, which is fantastic. And it's once per short rest. Good for someone wielding a cursed
And
axe.
after she uses that, she
We
is
want
going to
blood.
say, I think there's something wrong with this axe. I think there's something weird with it. After we're done with these guys, we got to figure that out.
A moment of clarity. Okay. Still take the damage, but you do at least stave off the rage effects. And I think the other two are actually going to leap a little bit further. They've got some movement, and will come at Korl. And attempt to give you hasted dance guy. What's your AC?
20.
Wow. Let's get
Popping and locking.
last one. Yeah, an 18. Man, these guys are actually rolling pretty good, but you guys just have some good ass AC. The big guy is extremely wounded, but appears to be just more angry than anything else. And even though you've all taken pot shots, Kazra is still the most in his face. First, Kazra, you're close enough to see that you see some of his wounds begin to knit together. Certainly not all of them. He's still very, very wounded, but you see a few of them begin to actually start suturing themselves and healing and closing up wounds and everything. And then he gives off a very loud roaring.
When the little guy, when he ends his turn next to me, I would like to use my inspiring movement.
Oh my goodness. He's got all these fucking tricks. And he ends its turn within 5 feet. You take a reaction and expend one use your bardic inspiration to move up to half your speed, and an ally of your choice within 30 feet can also move up to half their speed, none of which provoke opportunity attacks. All right.
So my speed is 60.
Yeah, that's like insane right now.
Just to do laps.
But yeah, I only want to go here.
I was going to say, you're using that to charge forward. Nice.
Yeah. I will. I don't know if does anyone want to move? I don't know. Say, Rowan, if you'd like to move half your speed, you can. But then, because I used a bardic, I get to make an unarmed attack.
Comes further away.
You want to hit the big guy or one of the little guys? He moves far away.
I'll hit the big guy.
Okay. 23 will hit. Jeez. All right. Punch that big guy. And that flesh is very fleshy. It's not scales. This one does not look like the Draconians. You have a feeling this might have been Patient Zero. It might have once been a person. And that person
that was my reaction.
Yeah, that was your reaction, yeah. So Slod's turn. Seeing you do that, we may have to attack you a little bit and see what Token Fate decides. Does my Token Fate work? Yeah, it does. How many attacks do you get, brother? Oh, yeah, you do. Once more. All right. First one is going to go after Kazra. It's just going to swipe its huge claw. Roll 20 slightly delayed there. I don't think 16 is going to hit. Okay. And then it's going to turn to Korl and attempt to slash at you. Does 22?
That'll hit.
Pause for any reactions the party has. I think most people have spent their reactions. All right. That is going to do 11 piercing damage. But I also need you to give me a Constitution saving throw, Korl.
Oh, that's no good.
You feel this claw stab at you and kind of stay there for a second.
I would like to use my bardic inspiration, or my heroic inspiration.
Heroic inspiration. All right.
Yeah. Ella just gave me.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's a worse one.
I could turn that into a 6 if you want me to.
That's 6.
Okay.
It stays there for a second, and you kind of feel a jolting, odd sensation in your gut, and you feel queasy and uncomfortable. It almost looks like this scar is like already infected. But otherwise, that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Shrimp.
Funny.
Let's see how. I need to look something up real quick. Everybody watching this later is gonna be like, "Oh shit." What is the range? Okay. From across the chasm, those of you with dark vision see another large, bulbous creature suddenly materialize into existence that was not visible before. This one looks similar to the red guy, but is much more dragony and lizardy looking, and is green colored. And it appears, and he actually speaks for a second and says, "It's mine!" and hurls a spell, which is... Where's my measuring tape? There you are. Circle. We don't want to hit.
Where you go into a whole lot.
Yep.
How far away is this being cast from?
This is being cast from you. Oops. Let me turn that thing off. Let me put this guy on the map. From you, it's 75 feet.
Okay. So that's too far away for counterspell.
But not too far away for Fireball,
Nope.
which is 150 foot range. This one comes in streaking, and we'll say that this one does not want to necessarily hit the other creature. So it's going to aim it kind of right at the bottom of the stairs. Actually, we'll spare Korl and Kazra, I think. But it's going to hit Elyas, Ellowyn, and Rowan. Rowan, I'll give you advantage on the save since you're behind the stairs.
I was just gonna say, please.
Yeah. It's a dexterity saving throw. Wonder if actually click it, if it'll do it correctly in here. Might do it.
Sweet.
Nice. Two of you barely just made the save. And Ellyn made it with flying colors. So, it means all of you get to take half of this fireball damage, which is 34.
17.
So, yep, you get to take 17 fire damage as the area explodes in flame. As a new creature enters the battlefield.
Eric, can you ping on the map where the creature was?
Hang on, I gotta play with the... This is very important.
Love that. That is awesome.
Yep, thank you. It is
Down here?
right there, yep.
I don't think you can see it, Dory.
Yeah, it's a you saw. So I will say that you saw the streak come from across the chasm, basically directly to your south. Is where it's located, but you know that the chasm, from when you kind of crept up there earlier, is about 30 feet across. So it's on the other side of that chasm.
Okay.
Okay, let's go with Ellowyn.
Ellowyn has singed clothes. She is completely pissed. She is going to walk directly south to, I'm assuming this is a bridge here.
You could assume that. It's
Okay.
very bridge-like.
I'm going to walk to the bridge. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to stand right at the edge of the bridge. And I'm going to say,
Oh, yeah.
how dare you use flame in his place? And I am going to cast Fireball back in the vicinity of where this creature is.
Okay. You love to see it. And yes, thank you, Kazra. The 2 tadpoles that were caught in the blast definitely got incinerated. Dang. Okay. This creature does have advantage, but Dex, don't know how good it is at that. Okay. Magic resistance helped it out there, but it does take half damage still.
She just mutters under her breath, "That's okay. He's testing. I'll pass." Because I'm not being very successful right now. So,
yeah.
So 23 halved to 11, right?
Yeah, and then you see as the flames lick over its body, even then the fire doesn't seem to do as much damage as you were hoping it would against this creature. Against its, like, hardened skin.
No.
Yeah. And the creature just seems to laugh like in a mocking, like, Jabba the Hutt, like...
I will take my last 5 feet and just kind of move back a little bit off the edge of the bridge. End of my turn.
All right, Kazra. Still have a giant red one in front of you and a couple tadpoles.
Okay, did she see Korl get bit by the tadpole then?
He didn't
pretty
get bit.
safe
He
to
got
assume she-
sliced and scratched by the big one, which...
Oh, by the big one.
Injected.
So Kazra, seeing that Korl just got hit, she's going to attack number 3 tadpole first.
And you do know that from what you've heard from the reports of the prisoners that they were all attacked by this thing and then began to transform. Ooh, and that one.
I'm going to use my last luck point to re-roll that.
That's better.
So 23 probably hits.
Yep.
So 13 against that tadpole.
You absolutely smashed that one, but good.
Okay, after that smash, she's gonna say, "Korl, get next to me, and I'll be able to protect you a little bit better next time this thing attacks you." And she's going to swing now at the big guy again. And a 20.
Yeah.
For 14, and I'm gonna re-roll the damage. So 14 damage and the topple.
Can it keep staying up?
DC 16.
Oh, that falls over on that one. It is very weakened, too. You get the feeling it is just blood loss is taking it down.
Okay, and that's the end of my turn.
Holy shit, for the first time in 10 years, they added new fucking icons. Amazing. They're so small. Sorry, I don't apparently need to play with Roll20 more often. Korl.
I think we need a concentration save for haste from Elyas.
Ooh, good call. Thank you.
Thank
From
you.
that fireball.
That's what just a con save, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, balls.
Nope.
Well, that sorts out my turn.
I'm busy putting out my robes going, damn it, I just got these.
Oh, if haste goes down, then he's automatically lethargic, right? at that point, so
Yeah.
Kazra would actually move at that point, and she'd move down next to Korl. So I'll take 2 attacks of opportunity.
Oh, dang. What does lethargic actually mean?
Or doesn't it make you stunned for a turn?
Incapacitated. It's not stunned. It's incapacitated,
Yeah,
speed 0.
Yep. It is a wave of lethargy, but yeah, mechanically it's the incapacitated condition, which I
Until
think
the end of
means
its next turn.
I think it means
I can't take actions
right.
or bonus actions.
Yeah.
Or root.
I was gonna say, except you could still move,
The
and then it
action
also
thing?
says you have a speed of 0, so you're effectively stunned, just don't have the stunned condition.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just have you lose your next.
Well, they don't get advantage on attacking me.
Right, that's the main thing. So you're just like, you're coming down off that high.
Yeah, but
I
Kazra
think I'm
definitely
sick.
will take those 2 attacks of opportunity and
Okay.
move closer.
Sure, I'll take advantage of that. Negative. All right, as
I think
Korl
Elyas poisoned me with his magic.
start. I blame you, Rowan.
Okay, Rowan will direct his attacks still back on the big red guy.
24 does hit.
Okay, let me just put my sneak attack back on because Kazra's
Another
still there.
82 points of damage.
I know, jeez.
So for 10,
Okay.
and he is slowed, so knock 10 feet off his movement.
Now he is prone.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a disadvantage.
Oh, so it's disadvantage. I can redo it. I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll just roll another one and take the lower.
Yes. I mean, I think you'd have to like a 1 to miss. Yeah, there you go. With your modifiers.
Yeah. Here, I'll set my second
Hold
attack.
my beer. Let
disadvantage.
me roll again.
Yeah. So then he'll take his second shot. 18, I think.
18 still hits. Yep.
For oh, sorry, take the 4 off for 10.
All right, that 10 still with it on the ground, and it tries to like slowly put a claw back up. You put an arrow right through its head, and it just slumps down.
Okay, so once he sees it go down, he's not the leader type, but he knows when a spellcaster is bad, so he just yells at everybody all at the same time, get the spellcaster, leave the rest to me, and then he'll position himself.
Elyas.
Well, Elyas is going. Oop, hang on.
It starts
I can
glowing.
do. Let me do something. Oh, I'm still trying to figure out. Roll 20.
I think most of you
5,
can't
10,
see down
15,
there.
20, 25. I'm gonna go to there, and Elyas is going. He's going to try to do something stupid. He's going to take the little rock that's got the light spell on it, toss it up in the air, and then smack it over there with his staff. So just in the general vicinity of where this dude is, try
Sure.
to light it up.
Throw a light grenade. Yeah, we can do that.
So you'll need to take the light spell off of me though when you do that.
Yeah, I will do that. All right, you just kind of aim like the general middle of the area. What do you think?
Yeah, like somewhere. Yeah, somewhere right as far as it'll go.
Well, give me an athletics check then, Mister. I'm gonna
Okay.
try to get this as far as it'll go.
Exactly.
See if it turns into a flare that falls down the chasm.
That could quite possibly do that since it's a whole +2 on my athletics.
I love every session you need to have Elyas roll athletics for something, and then him just like
Right.
absolutely fumble.
That's why I chose to be a mage and not a fighter.
Yep. All right, what you see is a very brief moment where you throw it over right to the edge of the chasm, and you do see it lights it up to where he's positioned right about here, but then it falls and just tumbles down into the chasm, which does allow you to see, if you kind of watch it for a second, that the chasm is scanning notes. How deep is this chasm? It's at least a 50-foot drop. Which I will take your lights off. Sorry, Ellowyn.
No.
All right, the little tadpoles are still up, and they can creepily slink around in the dark a little bit, although Kazra is still the closest. They are eager to get their teeth into you. 10 is not going to hit, though. Which one is dead? That one's dead, I think. This is the other one that's still alive. 10's still not going to hit. And then the other two got roasted by the fireball. And then our red guy is dead. Okay, which means the guy in the darkness... I love that such a mundane thing like dark is proving to be such a challenge here. What can this guy do? Here it is, fireball. Okay. It has no problem seeing all of you, so it will begin firing off. And again, it's just kind of cackling and yelling, "Mine! My powers are stronger!" And blasts you with arcane magic. You being... Let's see who he's going to target. How many targets does he get? Okay. Which you two have basically been stepping up. So let's go. Token Fate. Ooh, that's right. Ellowyn did throw a fireball at him. So we'll do Ellowyn. This guy is going to shoot... actually, make sure you're in range. Hang on. Far away are we here? Yes, you are. Okay. Shoot a bolt of chaos magic, like Scarlet Witch style, I guess. 21 to hit.
These aren't spells, right? These are attack rolls.
These are attack rolls, yeah. The fireball is definitely a spell, but this appears to be something he can just innate fire off.
21 definitely hits me.
Okay.
Does he have advantage on all these because of the darkness? Against Elo and Elyas because they can't see.
Yeah, because if you guys are effectively blinded. Man, I feel like I paid James money before this session and be like, can you help me out and make sure to call out all the things for the players at the same time?
Everybody but me and eyes. Outside, can we see the glow from this big crystal across the chasm?
Yes, you can definitely see the crystal over there, and the glow that it's giving off is kind of dimly illuminating the right side of the southern section for sure. But yeah, I guess starting now, because they are blinded, we'll use the 21 for now, because I think that's going to hit Ellowyn regardless. Also, it comes with an extra effect if you click on the spell description. You also have the poisoned condition as you take 5 force damage.
Holy shit, that is crazy.
So fun.
Wait,
Oh.
how do I see that? Where do you see that? You have to click details?
Click on details?
Yeah, click details, sorry.
Yeah.
That's dirty.
It's the chaos magic. So you take 5 force damage, and you have the poisoned condition until the start of its next turn. It will then attack again, and yeah, I'm going to give it advantage, since you guys are kind of blinded in the darkness. 19.
Also hits.
Well, good for you. I rolled the same result, so you can't be double poisoned. But you do take 9 force damage this time.
Ouch.
And then the third attack is going to go for Elyas. Ooh, but that is going to be a terrible miss. As that blast of energy just kind of hits the ground next to you. All right. Ellowyn.
Okay, sorry, I'm trying to put the poisoned condition on my character sheet here. We'll
I
see
think
if
you
that
have disadvantage
affects
on
anything.
attack rolls. Maybe ability checks or
Yeah,
something.
so let's see. I think it automatically applies it if you turn it on.
That would be handy. That is supposed to be what the new sheets do. We haven't tested that feature too
Disadvantage
often.
on attacks and ability checks. So we'll test it right now and see if it works. Clarification on Dragon's Breath. I've never actually cast that spell before. So in reading it, it says range of touch. So when I cast it, I have to cast it on one of my allies, and then they have the ability to.
Or yourself or another. Yeah.
Oh, you can use it yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I think the idea behind this charm was that it would empower you specifically. I guess I should have clarified that.
Okay.
I honestly
Okay.
thought the spell was a range of self. I didn't realize you could even cast on other people, but that does make sense.
No, it's a ranged touch. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But you can always touch yourself.
And it's a 15-foot.
Yeah. So
I
I
think
got to
it's
get up
15
close
foot,
and
yeah.
personal.
Yep.
Okay. Just wanted to clarify when I can see and I'm able to cast that. What I am going to do right now is let me clarify if I need to see people for this one. You can see or hear within range. So I can cast Vicious Mockery on the green gooey across the way because I heard where his voice was coming from.
Yep, he's been vocal.
Okay, so, all right. So I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery on him. And I'm going to say, you will be cleansed somehow, some way. And like her voice is like wavering at the end because she's not feeling very confident right now.
Well, you got through to him though, even with advantage. I failed the wisdom save.
He will take 6 points of psychic damage.
Okay. And it's disadvantage on the next attack roll, which makes a lot of those.
Yes. I'm going to try to like slowly inch my way back toward. I know if I go straight back, eventually the stairs are there. I want to get myself away from the chasm a little bit and try to find something that I can grab onto. I do have one question before I end my turn. In my inventory, I have a bullseye lantern. Is that something that I would be allowed to take out in combat and hold it?
I would allow it. I'm trying to figure out if it's going to take an action to turn it on. Doesn't say necessarily, but usually that would be...
Okay. I'll know for next time.
Okay.
Okay, so it'll be an action to take it out and turn it on. Got it.
Probably, unless somebody else can come up with a ruling for that.
I think that's fair because it's you have to fumble with it a little bit. So.
Yeah, you have to light that.
Yeah.
The hooded lantern says it's a bonus action to raise or lower the hood. That's after it's already on, I guess.
All right.
Because you'd have to dig around, get it out, find your tinderbox.
Yep.
Use the tinderbox.
Yep.
It's probably almost like a 2-turn, like 10 to 12 seconds in real life to do something like that.
Okay. I'm gonna back myself up slowly until I feel like the stairs against my back.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
Kazra.
Okay, so Kazra is going to be dashing at this point, so she will be taking 2 attacks of opportunity. If you want
Love
to do
it.
that before I move.
Sure. Been pretty confident these things. Oh, one of them got a little bit of a crit though.
Yeah, well, that one definitely hits.
Pause for
Oh
reactions.
crap! I can't because I can't see her. I don't have any idea what's going on.
Yeah, I don't have anything I can use as reaction.
I mean, it's a little guy, so yeah, it's 5 piercing damage.
5. Okay, that's not that big of a deal. I'll
but
take that off in a second. Mm-hmm.
It does count as you taking damage.
Oh yeah, shoot.
that's the more important thing. You're concentrating on your own sanity
Okay.
at all times.
Let's see. There is.
Korl's about to get lit up.
The best thing for me to do is just to keep hitting Kaz with like little itty bitty damage.
Oh. Okay, well, yeah, I failed
Right when
that
you
one.
turn and run, that one just clamps onto your leg and Kazra's eyes just bulge.
Well, I guess then Kazra turns right back around and starts swinging at the slod guys. The little tadpoles.
Mhm.
Let's see. 2 attacks. 1. She misses with that.
Oh, jeez.
And then a crit.
That one and a nat 20.
And, I'm going to re-roll the crit damage on that with the Savage Attacker. So 16.
Yep, you obliterate one of them.
And then she's just going to, like, scream really loudly as she smashes it. She goes, "Take that, Jaren!" And then she just, she's, like, seething at the mouth. And that's the end of her turn.
Somewhere in the darkness, all you hear is,
Yeah.
You're the only one that knows about this.
I was going to say, I don't remember continuity-wise who's witnessed this and how, in what circumstances before. But
Korl.
at least some of you are
I
familiar
think
with
it's only Rowan has seen any of this.
it.
So, yeah.
I thought CT's character was up there on the boat whenever you went insane briefly, too. Pi?
Oh, yeah. Pi and maybe Rickard.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Rickard was.
It did happen at least
No, he
once
was on the
before.
boat. And Daryl was.
I think
up there,
Rowan
too.
had to put her down before the rest of the party was raised after that big fight. So they made out of.
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, yeah. So Rowan, definitely, you probably spot this, especially when she starts yelling. All right, Korl, you might not be quite aware, but you do see her take out one of the tadpoles.
Korl. Don't worry, Kazra. I'll help clear all enemies away from you.
I will make sure I am the only juicy target in front of you for no other reasons. I
love
trust
this.
you.
Should've.
I trust you completely. Sweet
I'll
Korl.
punch his tadpole.
17 will hit. For 5 damage. That one gives a nasty little screech, but is still snapping at you.
Okay. Then I'll give Kazra a bardic inspiration.
He's in for a rude awakening.
This is awesome.
Taking
I
a
love it.
punch.
Awesome. I appreciate the anti-metagaming here. My character is extra ignorant towards terrible things about to transpire. All right, the good news
So
is
I'll try to strike again.
yeah, you
Okay.
give that one a nice 1-2 punch and obliterate the last enemy.
All right, Kazra, let's go.
Ellowyn and Elyas are just hearing all kinds of craziness around them, going, "What the hell's happening?"
Mm-hmm.
She's just gonna Sparta kick Korl right over the thing. I'm telling you. Oh man. Okay. So I made a pre-measured. So Rowan's gonna run to here, and he's gonna ask this time because he can see Ella just fine. He's gonna say, "Will you trust me?"
Thinking. Bubble. Yes. Okay.
He scoops her up and he carries her,
Oh.
and he's gonna
no.
dash all the way to here and put her down right there.
Just charge over the bridge.
Yeah. And as he's running across the bridge, he's going to tell Ellowyn, he's going to say, Kazra is crazed, stay away from her until this is over. Far away. And then he'll put her down. And he'll pull out his scimitar and his dagger and just get ready for the attack.
Just carried into darkness over this bridge. which does hold your weight, but it is not a pleasant experience. You feel this thing get kind of rickety at times when you're hauling ass over there.
That's his turn.
Okay. And now you are close enough where, yeah, you can see this creature just way up close, and here is the nice facial features of this kind of Jabba the Hutt looking guy.
I hate
prawn
green
necklace
slots
on, too.
so much.
I never got to play with one. They are very fun. Elyas.
Okay, I'm going to cast Sheriff on the rock that I've got in my hand and cast light on it again, so we got 20/20.
Okay.
And I'm going to drop that right on next to me. I'm not going to put it on me.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
And then he is going to 5, 10. Oops, crap.
Drop light there. Okay.
5, 10, 15. Hang on, let me see here. Let me measure. You know what? And oh shit. And can I? Wasn't even thinking about that. Oh, that's going to be fun. Yeah. We're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. Coming across the bridge. Do I have a bonus action? What do I have? What do I have?
You guys are so brazen about these rickety ass bridges.
Right. You know what? Fuck it. He's going to cast Luna Theram, Misty Step, and 30 feet over here next to Daryl's wheelbarrow. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Elyas, you, when you get close, you can definitely feel a odd, otherworldly, almost magic, like rippling off of this crystal. Almost like a humming, just force that you can feel. Okay, because light was your action, right? The Misty Step bonus action? Okay.
Correct. My movement, and I've literally everything but a reaction is all I have left.
Gotcha. All right, you made it up to this creature's face. It does have the Vicious Mockery for its first attack. Will be at disadvantage. And Rowan, you're in its face, so it will actually just take its claw, but you see its claw light up with that same chaotic magic and swipe at you. Oh, also it does that first. Disadvantage, however, is not a hit. So that was a good use of the Vicious Mockery. Which I think that expires. And it will try to do that again, this time without disadvantage. About a 22. You are charmed as part of this attack.
I can't be. I'm an elf.
Wait.
Oh, really?
Oh.
I'm pretty sure. I think
can't.
at least on 2024. I don't know if they can still do that. I'll check for you.
Yeah.
They could just resist.
I know they can't be magically put to sleep.
Right. Like maybe advantage on saving throws versus charm.
I can't use my reaction right because I can't actually see this thing hitting Rowan.
Does it require you to see the target? Since you can see Rowan, I would probably let you use it, honestly.
When a creature that you can see within 60 feet of yourself makes a damage roll or succeeds on an ability check or attack roll,
You're close enough. I
you
wouldn't
take
let
a
it.
reaction. Okay.
It's right there next to him.
I'm gonna try to use cutting words.
Cutting words, yeah.
And I think my cutting words are gonna be I literally do not know what the fuck is going on. And I'm just gonna go, stop. And hopefully we'll.
Better than the 2, like you said.
No.
Okay, I saw it. I get advantage on the saving throw. So what is it that I'm making?
I think there's no save.
There's no save.
No save. Ah,
It's just part of its attack.
Oh, that's that chaos bolt.
oh, lay it on me.
Yeah, that's just like just for 1 round.
Yeah, that's the thing. It lasts for 1 round.
Yeah.
All right. So it hits you for 6 force damage, and you have the charmed condition. Which. Sure, I looked that one up, and I don't break it if I attack you again.
Yeah, I think you just.
Or is that just the spell? C-H-A-E armed. Charmed condition. Yeah, that's just the spell. Okay. So Rowan can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with damaging abilities or magical effects. Okay. So you weirdly just see this creature as something you don't want to attack, but it can still do its 3rd attack on you. Because I think if it tries to range attack, it would actually have disadvantage. You know what? It probably sees Elyas popping into view near the crystal after he swipes at Rowan and screams, "Get away, it's mine!" And he will step away from you, Rowan, knowing that you won't attack him since you're charmed. And just take a couple steps and then unleash his ranged chaos magic at Elyas. He's not good at attacking you, though. Does a 14 hit you?
No, it's a DC 15. AC 15.
Wow, yeah, you're weirdly good at avoiding his magic. And that is all 3 of his things. So then we go to Ellowyn.
Oh, so he's like right there in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ellowyn is literally completely lost. She has never struggled this much before with being able to use her words to do things. She is completely blind, and doesn't feel like she's being very useful. So she is going to use her turn to try to gain sight. So she's going to try to fumble with her lantern and get it going. Because she doesn't know what else to do. She's never felt like this before.
Yeah.
So she's going to use her full turn to try to light this bullseye lantern.
Okay. I assume it does the same as a torch, or is it bigger than that?
Like 100 feet or something crazy like that?
60-foot
Yeah, I
cone.
think-
60,
I
60.
think Kazra's
wow.
was nuts. Yeah.
And then dim light for an additional 60
Yeah,
feet.
it's really huge.
Okay. I'm not going to try to do the cone, but I'll just have you emit, an insane amount of light. All right, so you turn this on and just absolutely light this area up. Vroom, just blindingly bright light. And you can see the creature kind of recoil at that for a moment, kind of blinking back. In fact, I'm going to give that, the effect of a Vicious Mockery, where it's going to have disadvantage on its next attack due to the sudden light.
And that's my turn.
And it kind of hisses backward and says, "Ow!" The light itself doesn't seem to be affecting him like literally Underdark creatures, but just the sudden bright light kind of irritates it. Kazra.
Is it possible, since we rolled the same, could Korl go first?
I want to go first.
Why don't you both give me dexterity checks? to see who is faster.
Not to be a buzzkill, but Korl, did you like pass your turn last round because you were stunned?
Here comes the retaliation.
Yes.
No, I like leaving. Wow, look at this. This is impressive.
Oh, shit.
You're both basically acting together, and I would let you flip flop regardless through it. I think maybe I'm being too lenient on that, but I think having it the dice decide is the best way to do it. And it looks like Kazra is slightly faster than Korl this time.
Okay, so if I'm faster, that means I'm really sorry about this.
No, you're not. You're a berserk. You have no remorse. You're
Kill
killing-
that box over there. It hit you early.
You're a killing machine.
Yeah, she is going to be just like seething at the mouth, and she sees her brother right in front of her.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, use my action to attack.
Just
Oh, I'm sorry about
looking
this.
like Jack
It's a
Torrance. Just fucking.
no.
This is
you
16
missed.
hit.
Ooh.
No.
Oh,
Kazra,
good.
what are you doing?
Oh, I'm just so angry at you, Jaren. Stop making fun of me.
Yeah.
Somehow a part of her is still in there.
I'd have to have a family group session right here on the bridge.
All of a sudden,
Now, after she does those attacks, I only have to use my attack action, right? okay,
you must.
that
It says you
means-
must use your action each round to attack. So yeah.
Okay, so I moved, let's see, 15, and then it's 25 more to get across here. I'm going to actually use my action surge.
Oh fuck.
You got to compete
I'm
because
gonna
he's
use
an
my
enemy
action
now.
surge to
No.
dash at this point, though. Or do I have to use the action? If I use the action surge, do I have to use the action to attack?
I think so.
I would
'cause
say, in spirit of the rules as intended, I would
Yeah.
say yes.
Don't you get 2 attacks at the level you're at already?
Yeah, she did that. She was a 16.
Yeah,
and
She
I
13.
made
took
2
those
attacks.
2 attacks.
Stop
I
trying to
wanted
get me
move
killed.
Closer to the no, I was trying to move closer to the slod so I could possibly like attack it. So yeah, I guess that is the
I don't
end
think
of
you can
Kazra's
move
turn.
through me.
Yeah, you have to compete against him because he's an enemy now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I guess that's the end of actually one more thing. I am going to use one of my second winds. And that will be the end of my turn.
Yeah, and I think Korl, Rowan, you've obviously seen this and already have aware of it. Korl, now you're experiencing it right in front of you.
Right, but Korl's pretty quick on the draw.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, I am gonna need you to do the cone and tell me what the light situation is where I'm at.
Ellowyn, where are you basically facing your light cone, I guess?
She's pointing at the slat, I assume, right?
Yeah, this is probably going like west to east, I guess.
Yeah.
And where is Elyas's light?
He left his light up here, so that's the light that you can see. Yeah, up here, and then also the stone is giving off
Son of
some
a-
light. So, and this stone is worth whatever the light spell is, so it's a pretty nice little area.
But mine gives off
Holy shit.
The
50
cones.
plus another 60.
Okay. Oh, you guys are
60
you guys are
bright and
fucking me
60 60 bright and 60
Yeah, but yours
dark.
isn't
Okay.
faced upward, I think, right?
Alright.
Yours is the like the
Yeah.
green one down here.
Yeah.
It's facing this direction.
If
Every time they turn on
I
a
go
light,
here,
Rowan's like, I'm
would you let-
useless.
would you let me use my object interaction to kick Elyas's light to the canyon?
I'd say you could do that as a free action, actually, almost just as part of your movement.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, I will do that.
to blind the berserk fighter. Okay.
And then can Elyas see me?
Oh,
Is that
because
something I can tell?
he's got the entire cavern lit up from the lamp instead of it being like a ray.
I don't know how to do. Let's see, directional. Yeah, I don't know how to do directional light. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
That is
gonna
beyond
be.
me.
We just have to. I mean, the way it should be. No, I. The only thing I can see is like the creature in front of me and a really the outline version of Rowan from the light behind him, which looks kind of like Jesus Christ Superstar almost.
I would
Yeah.
say if this helps, what I would say is assume that like this half is
Yeah.
actually lit from
Yeah.
my lantern.
Okay,
Unless I
well,
make like a
I'm gonna
jarring
cast Dispel
motion.
Magic on Kazra.
Ooh.
Wait, sorry, what was that?
And I'm casting Dispel Magic on you.
Oh, cool.
And
Does
that is my turn.
work?
Oh, let me.
How does that work on this then?
Yeah, let me see the spell. Spell 3 low on the target ends for each ongoing spell level.
Your
4.
dark vision goes away, and you cannot see anybody.
Oh, clever girl.
Oh,
You can't see me, I guess.
We're all like, wait a minute, why would you do that for the act?
You can see-
Oh.
Forgot about the dark
You
vision.
can see
all forgot
everybody
about
else
the dark vision. Yeah.
lighting up fucking. Everybody trying to point fucking lamps at me.
perfect.
Turn the light. This is the Jurassic Park. Turn the light off.
I'm gonna yell that. Turn the goddamn light off.
Her vision is based on movement. Everybody's staying still.
She can't see you unless you move.
Ian freeze.
Hilarious.
Nice. Okay. Korl, I kind of want to give you inspiration because I feel like that was an inspiring way of blinding the fighter. Rowan.
So Rowan will just look back at Korl and quickly just be like, and then turn around and fire his bow at the slot.
Wait, can you? I thought you were charmed.
Oh, is that over now, or is it
Until the Slod's turn, I believe.
Oh, I see. So I missed my last turn, and I missed this one until it's his turn again. Oh no, I didn't miss my turn. It just happened during his turn, and now it's my turn that I miss. Yeah. Okay, then I do nothing.
I think.
I just
What
look
was
at.
it?
No, wait a second. Didn't he?
It's until the start of the Slod's next turn. So it gave you the condition when it attacked you.
So I'm waiting still.
So you're waiting until the Slod's next turn. Yeah, so it's basically it always affects you for one full round.
Oh no,
So
worries.
you're charmed.
Then,
You're charmed for this round. Yeah.
Okay, Rowan will just look down at Ellowyn and say, "Get back on the bridge, if you would." And then he'll just stand in
You
front
can
of her.
dodge.
Like, yeah, I'll take the dodge action,
Yeah. Okay.
and he'll stand right in front of Ellowyn.
Elyas.
How tall is this crystal?
Believe it is 8 feet tall, but a little bit sunken into this pit area.
Like, how deep is the pit?
I mean, probably just like 2 feet or something, just enough to where you have to kind of 2 or 3 feet. We're kind of go down, but
Okay, so I could actually stand there and look over the top of it.
probably
the
right there at
creature?
the top. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we are going to see if I can pull all this off at one time. Oops.
Oh,
So he needs to roll a DC 15 dexterity saving throw.
15 dexterity saving throw.
For the lightning bolt.
Ooh, a lightning bolt coming through.
All right. Now, what you see?
Here comes the portent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he reaches out, and this shiny blue little crystal vial appears in his hand, and he crushes it, and time seems to like kick up backwards, and Elyas like shifts ever so slightly to the left of where he was before that, and drops a 6 on his saving throw.
Nice.
So he fails that save,
Okay.
and then he will take. One second. I guess I got to get back up there and roll damage now. It's weird. So he takes 33 points of lightning damage.
Okay. She cries out in pain.
And let's see.
Skin blistering, smoke comes off of him.
Right. And that's going to be his turn.
He screams, "My power, mine!" I will give you half cover from across the crystal. I forget what. I think that's +2 AC.
Mm-hmm.
As he attempts to unload on you with his ranged chaos magic. Don't think that's gonna help you there. 24 to hit. For, oh boy, 12 force damage. And you also have the charmed condition. That's such a weird one to, as a debuff to give to somebody. It's like, you don't want to hurt me now for some reason. And it will do that again. It does not like getting hit by lightning bolts. Does a 16 hit you?
No, because of that.
Okay.
I take 12 points of damage and I'm charmed.
Indeed.
But I effectively have a 20 AC right now. And can't be hit by magic missiles.
Okay. Oh, is it the shield spell then?
Yeah.
Okay. You put mage armor in the chat.
Well, I have... Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I thought you were just referencing I have this because of my AC.
No. Blam.
Okay.
Yeah, they're side by side. I accidentally clicked the wrong one.
All right, and then it will turn to...
Yeah, Elyas is looking pretty beat up right now.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of dazed.
It'll turn back to see Rowan and Ellowyn over there and make sure to give you a little taste of medicine. Which, Rowan, you're taking the dodge action, so he will have disadvantage on this attack. 18 does hit. Okay. Let's see if I can knock you out again. You have the frightened condition this time. That's probably the best one you could have hoped for. And take 5 force damage. And then it's Ellowyn's turn. Good news is this creature has taken damage now.
Okay.
Actually, do we, now that we're at the start of the round, do we want to take a break? I realize we've been going for quite a while. This fight has been going on. Do we actually want to take a break right here at the start of the round, and then we can come back in about 10 minutes? All right.
That's fine.
Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and take our break, and then we return to this battle for the stone.
She can't see, so basically she can't attack anybody, because that would be fantastic.
All right, folks, we are coming back from our break. Still in this harrowing combat encounter that is all kinds of lighting situations and monsters and debuff effects as we start back up with Ellowyn.
Okay. Ellowyn is going to, just holding the lantern, looking back and forth, having no idea what is going on. And she hears this creature yell, mine, it's my power. And she becomes incredibly protective. And she steps up next to, around the backside, from the backside of Rowan. And she looks this creature square in the face and she says, "This is not your power. You don't belong here." And she's going to cast Guiding Bolt at second level at this thing. 23.
Yeah.
Wow.
Blast it.
And
Oh,
she does 23 radiant damage.
dang. Next attack roll made against it before the end of your next turn has advantage. Okay, so you kind of light it up briefly. It definitely recoils and stares daggers at you, but also starts looking a little afraid for the first time.
She now does not back away. She stands there and stares it down.
Okay. Kazra. What is your
Okay.
lighting situation like?
Actually, I think my lighting is this correct lighting for right now?
Well, not
Yeah.
entirely because of the directional light
I'm
being
wondering
put
what
off. So,
Okay, so like most of what Kazra will see, I'm guessing if I kind of have the cone of the light still
like if
on.
we have the cone, it would probably be like, oh shit, what I do?
Like,
And you see
yeah,
a
so
light
she's
light underneath you, kind of really super dim from the light spell on the rock
Okay.
down in the bottom of the cavern. But it's outside of the
more or
range.
less
so-
she would mostly see just the slot, I think. Everything else would kind of be dark around her.
Yeah,
So
that would be like what you would see right now.
okay, so if that's the case, she sees the bridge in front of her. She doesn't see much else. I'm going to use another bonus action to do another second wind. And this time I'm going to use the tactical, what's it called? Tactical movement or something like that. I get to move half of my tactical shift, that's what it's called. I get to use half of my movement without provoking attacks of opportunity. So that's 15. So that is, let's see, 5, 10, and 15. And then she'll go 5, just kind of wandering down the bridge. Oh, I am stuck.
Oh, because I drew the thing. Yeah, let me get rid of that.
Yeah, I'm stuck on a thing. Oh, that's why I couldn't pull this up. Okay. And then she's going to move. Let's see, that was 5, 10, 15, 20. So that should be right there. 25. Now she's right next to it. And I'm going to take a couple swings. She's looking at this giant version of her brother in front of her. Does an 18 hit?
Yes, it does.
And I'm going to re-roll the damage with Savage Attacker on that. So 12.
Right.
And a DC 16 to see if it's toppled.
Con save. Indeed it is.
Okay. That means that I have advantage on this next attack. Advantage. And boom. Oh, did I hit? That's advantage. So does a 16 hit?
Yes, barely.
Okay, for another 8 damage. And that is the end of my turn, but I still will roll my second wind really quick. Oh, 14. I'm up to max hit points. Awesome. And that's the end of my turn.
Stupendous.
Nice. Can you do that with the tactical shift at the same time?
Yeah, the tactical shift is here. I'll put it in the chat. Whenever
it's part of
you
it, okay.
activate your second wind, yeah. So, yeah, that's the end of my turn, though.
Korl.
I'll move the 30 feet down onto the bridge. That's where he feels most comfortable.
It's directly suspended over the castle.
The bridge is his favorite terrain. And I guess I'll just do a command on this slide. Okay, stay down.
What is that? Wisdom. That is a fail. So let's see. Follows a command on his next turn. Okay, which means he's not getting back up.
Yeah. Okay, that's it for me.
Rowan, I think you were frightened of it. Was your
I can
your
still
debuff
take
of the
a shot
round?
at it, but it's at disadvantage.
It is. It'd be even more disadvantage because he's also on the ground.
Yeah, so I don't know how you want to.
It's just random disadvantage.
All right, so I'll do.
You were gonna have disadvantage anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly. I'm like, oh, he's down. I'll use my sword. I'm like, I can't get close to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops. Is that supposed to be a disadvantage? Nope, sorry, that was supposed to be a disadvantage. I'll redo that for you. 12, I'm guessing, does not hit.
It does not. A rare miss from the ranger.
He'll do his second one.
Oh,
yeah,
it's not like being afraid.
And he's done. He's like, I'm so afraid.
It will expire at the start of the creature's turn, though. Okay. Elyas.
I am stunned.
No, you're charmed, I think.
Right.
So you still have your action. You just view this creature as as something you don't want to harm right now.
Okay. I'm going to use my feat ability to cast a mirror image on myself.
Okay.
You hear Luna Davari in 3 images that are kind of like a rotating around Elyas kind of form, and it looks kind of weird behind this big red crystal.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of neat, like a disco ball, like a some weird psychedelic. So, and that's my turn.
All right, so it is prone and can't get up. And in its rage, it's going to just attack. Oh, you also see its wounds slowly knit together. In its rage, it's going to attack Kazra, but being on the ground, it has disadvantage on you, I think, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's see if it can hit with disadvantage. 15, I don't believe hits. 19 does hit. Pause for reactions. Okay. It is going to inflict the frightened condition upon you and deal 6 force damage. Which, now that you're frightened... I actually don't know.
I'm sorry.
Pause for reactions.
The command spell, with the command spell, he goes prone and then ends his turn.
Oh shit! I think you're
Or he
right
stays
about that.
prone.
Was that?
Yeah, give
sorry,
me
I don't know.
Give me the deets again.
I got a link where it says what it does. There you
One
go.
word command. I was going to wisdom save. Choose command next turn. These options: approach,
The
drop,
grovel
flee,
is the option.
grovel. Yeah, targets a prone condition and then ends its turn. That's fine. Okay, you're right. So basically, it's like a skip turn action, and he has a prone. Okay, so let's disregard that attack on Kazra, and we'll say that it literally just like claws at the ground angrily, and you're wondering why, or Kazra, you're probably wondering why it can't get up. It just appears like almost like this heavy weight is upon it. But it is unable to right itself and attack you. Ellowyn, so it's still prone.
Does it still have reactions and things while it's being commanded?
The
Yeah.
command is not an ongoing effect, so that was just a one-time thing that caused him to go prone and end his turn. So yes, I would say he still has his reactions. He still has a reaction.
Okay. I am going to yeah, I don't know what to do. Awesome sauce. I think I'm going to I'm gonna keep attacking it with guiding bolt because I feel like I'm just angry and it's coming out that way. So it's going to be at second level again.
Yep.
Now, would I have disadvantage on that since it's an attack spell?
Technically, yes. Because he is prone.
So let me turn on disadvantage and see if that
Of
works.
that Kazra is causing everybody else to have disadvantage on it.
Okay, let's see if this rolls with disadvantage. Okay, so
19 still hits though.
yeah, okay. So that is going to be 20 points of radiant damage.
Oh boy. Just screams on
Is
the
it-
ground.
It is because this is like an evil creature. Ellowyn is trying to see if her radiant damage is doing anything to it.
It's not doing anything extra like a fiendish or undead creature would do. You think this is just some kind of monstrous mutation, or maybe some kind of magical or aberrant in nature. But it is doing its full damage on it and is causing it great pain and discomfort. But it's not as specifically a fiend or an undead that would maybe have that kind of reaction.
Okay, and that is my turn.
It does look very heavily damaged though, Kazra.
Okay, she's gonna start taking some swings at this thing. Let's see, with advantage. So let's see.
Are you frightened of it
One.
though?
Oh
No.
no, because I didn't get hit.
Yeah,
No.
we backed that one up because it wasn't supposed to get its turn that round.
Sorry. Sorry. Yep.
27.
Yes.
4. 13. And then 11, I'm guessing misses.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Okay.
It does look very heavily wounded though.
As she's attacking, though, she's also going to be kind of moving around this side of it, and she's gonna get ready to start shoving it once it falls like to the ground. But that'll wait until later.
Okay.
Oh, and that's the end of my turn.
Yeah, you could always try to grapple it, I guess, but I think that takes one of your attacks, replaces it. Korl.
Gonna move off my sweet bridge up to it. Still prone, yeah. So
Yep.
I'll just put advantage. Start office space. Beat the shit out of him.
Like your copy machine. 24 will hit.
Seven damage.
Okay. Get pretty down.
And then I'll give Rowan a bardic. Well, let's finish him off. Oh, whoops. Wrong button.
You viciously mock Rowan. Why can't you hit him?
The second one for 5.
Yep, 18 for 5.
Alright. And then Rowan's got the D8 bardic.
Alright, Rowan, this creature
That's
looks near death. Just clawing at the ground angrily, just saying, mine! No, mine!
Okay, Rowan will take out his blades and get right beside Korl, and he'll attack it with his scimitar and dagger. So we'll go 18.
Yes.
You got kind of quiet for me, Mike. I don't know if it's just me.
Sorry, I'm just stepping too far away from the mic. So that'll be 10 with a sneak attack. I'll just turn it off for my next attack. And then he'll do the nick with his dagger. 16, does that hit?
Yes.
For 5. And then he'll do his last scimitar attack. 26.
Ooh, liking that advantage a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. For 9.
Alright, you finally put that last blade into its head. And it jerks for a few times and then finally lays still.
Does Rowan notice if Kazra has the crazy eyes?
You do notice that, yes.
So he'll look back at Korl and Ellowyn and just say, "Get back across the bridge now," and then he'll step right in front of Kazra.
Okay.
Ooh.
Elyas, I don't know how much you've been paying attention to the Kazra Berserker state or how you want to comment on that, but we are still in turn-based combat mode.
Elyas is going to step down inside the crater and is going to drag out his healer's kit, and he's going to work on trying to put some salve on all the fire damage that he took from the fireball earlier.
Okay. Emergency tourniquet.
Yeah, and we're going to do one of those and an additional 3 from my proficiency bonus, and then for another 5 from that. Okay, and that's my turn.
Okay, Ellowyn. Creature has fallen, but in the glow of your lantern, you see Kazra's eyes are still wide and feverish, and she's still gripping that axe aggressively.
Ella was going to hear what Rowan said and ignore him. And she is going to use the dash action to basically get herself over here in the by the stone.
Okay. You feel your palms kind of sweat and get itchy as you get near the stone.
And that is my turn.
Did you carry the light with you?
Yes.
Just a beacon.
Right.
Do we let
I have a
Kazra...
question.
Yeah, go ahead.
bonus action to drink a healing potion? In here, in this one?
I feel like I should know this.
I think it's a
Yes.
bonus action to apply
Bonus
it to
action
yourself.
self and full action to
Okay.
give it to another person.
Okay. So I'm gonna, as a bonus action, drink a healing potion.
Okay.
So, and then that's the end of my turn.
Korl and Kazra, if you want to give me a dexterity check again to see who goes first here. I would say neither of you would have advantage, but since the reroll already is there, we'll have Korl go first.
Yeah, what's the light situation?
Ellowyn, which way are you facing your light?
I ran at the stone and I'm standing staring at it. So I'm assuming the light is facing
Facing the stone?
easterly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys are not in light at all, I would assume. But you can see the light coming from Ellowyn and the crystal and all that over here.
Yeah, but so Kazra can see Ellowyn, Elyas, I assume, right?
Yeah, and Rowan's right in front of her.
Yeah. Well, shit. Okay. Only one.
This only ends with throwing her in the chasm, I think. One of you is going to have to make this decision.
And roll up on your
She
turn.
can survive. She's got full hit points.
She's gonna kill me
We'll
next.
do a hypnotic pattern.
Ooh. Okay. How big of a area are we talking? Is hypnotic pattern?
It's a 30-foot cube.
30-foot cube. Okay. So there's no way I don't think you... Well, I guess you could... If you can see, you could aim it where it doesn't get Rowan, couldn't you? If you put it...
I could if you want to let me do that. Like,
I mean, if you can see...
I don't care if I have to run.
It depends if you can... Yeah, I'll let you play with the thing. If you can get it without getting your allies, then you... Oh, Jesus. 30-foot cube is huge. What the fuck?
Oh shoot, it's fucking huge.
Wait, is it a No, is it a radius
Okay.
or is it total though?
Think about what charm is going to do to the person that's
Because what
fails to
we
save.
just did was a radius. I don't know. Is it a radius or a?
Charm
It
is
should
only
be like-
going to make them feel that Korl is an ally.
Well, hypnotic pattern is supposed to knock your ass out, incapacitated.
This is incapacitate.
Yeah, it's a 30. So 30-foot cube, I think, is literally 30-foot total. So I think it's it'd be a 15-foot radius.
I don't know how to
Well,
use this goddamn thing.
Why?
If you want to, we can draw a square.
Yeah, draw the square, please.
Let's see. So
I didn't have advantage on that, so that was 4.
Okay.
Do we all need to make a
all right.
wisdom saving
didn't-
throw?
I accidentally made it gray, but the point is, I think you can just get her. It looks like if you like aimed it like here,
Okay.
then you could just get her and not your allies. That's what I was checking.
Merciful DM.
Yeah.
Can I get a?
I mean, if you want to get your
Can I
allies,
get Ellowyn, Elyas?
if you, it doesn't
What's
look
the
like
most number of people I can get?
the most number would be Rowan, Kazra, and Ellowyn. Korl just absolutely turns on fire.
Let's try that.
I'm gonna knock all of you out. Let's
Try
just
that.
start over from square zero. Okay. Korl's launching a hypnotic pattern at half the party after the battle. So it's a wisdom save from Ellowyn, Rowan,
Wisdom
and
6.
Kazra. Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I shouldn't have disadvantage anymore. so-
Yes.
Okay. and
Yeah, I
assume...
did roll a 4 originally.
Okay, so Kazra fails, Rowan succeeds, Ellowyn fails. So you become charmed and incapacitated with a speed of 0 for a minute, as long as Korl concentrates.
I'll use the rest of my movement to...
Well,
Over,
what I
yeah.
can do,
Yeah.
I could take you momentarily out of combat. If anybody has qualms about that, because your combatant has been rendered incapacitated and a speed of 0, which I believe means she effectively can't do anything for the next minute. And I don't
If
believe...
she's incapacitated, can we take stuff from her, or will we have to put her down?
What does incapacitated say?
She just can't make
Because
actions.
you can't take actions or reactions.
Yeah.
I would probably have you have to make athletics checks, but I mean, I don't necessarily want to go because you have like a minute to do it.
Yeah.
So
it's more or less.
I think you would eventually win that athletics check. In other words,
10 rounds, yeah.
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 I just want to make sure I can do something without having to put Kazra down because I don't want
right. Yeah. All right. Well, let me go ahead and temporarily take.
Like we just
go ahead.
Oh.
Unless anybody wants me to keep the combat going, yeah.
No.
Okay.
This is kind of metagamey, but don't we just have to like shut off the light?
Let's see. With the mechanically, whenever a hostile, let's see. While Berserk, you must use your action each round to attack the creature nearest to you with the axe. If you have extra attacks, you must make those attacks, moving to attack the next nearest creature after you fail your current target. If you have multiple targets, you attack one at random. You're Berserk till you start your turn with no creatures within 60 feet of you that you can see or hear. So yeah, you effectively have to shut her down. Which...
But that would have happened before she came across the bridge because she couldn't see anything in the darkness.
No, because he had the light across the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could see across the bridge and see people down there, I think, because I think they were within 60 feet.
That she could see. Well,
like metagamey, I just want to find out if I have to knock her down to take that axe and throw it over the pit, or am I going to be able to take it from her without her getting pissed off at me?
Yeah. I mean, probably what I would do is have you make contested athletics checks, I guess, because she's still gripping it very tightly.
Yeah, she's
and you're
berserking too, so I'm not winning those.
Hypnotic pattern says if you shake them, then it knocks them out. So
wait, does it?
I
thought
don't know,
that was
like trying to rip someone's axe.
I thought that was like the sleep spell. Does hypnotic pattern?
Nah,
I don't know.
You can use your action to shake someone.
If it takes damage, or if someone uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor, yeah, that would be a little bit dangerous, I guess.
Let me try something a little magic-y. I'm going to walk up to Kazra, kind of putting 2 and 2 together. And I rolled her over, looking me in the face, knowing that for some reason, everybody she sees is her brother. And I have some robes that are getting darker and darker. And with the message spell, I look down at her, look her straight in the eye, and I go, Kazra, I'm sorry for all the years that I have hurt you. Please forgive me and let it go. And I reach down to grab the axe and take it out of her hand.
Kazra,
I would have shaken Elo out of her
okay.
too. Thing.
Kazra, how would you respond to this?
I'm not sure how mechanically like it would work in the game, but like Kazra completely trusts Elyas, and if he says anything, if she hears his voice at all, she's gonna say, but Elyas, you didn't hurt me or nothing.
But mechanically, isn't your brother's face on everybody around you when you're in this rage?
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
So you see your brother asking for forgiveness.
Yeah, because you've been saying like everybody appears as the brother. Now he's saying that you seeing him as the brother, but he's messaging you, presumably acting as the brother and like trying to give forgiveness. Yeah.
She looks up and goes, Jaren, you sound weird, but okay. Yeah. I accept your apology. Thank you for apologizing. You're so nice.
Right.
And yeah, she just kind of calms down a little bit.
Will you give him the axe?
That I'm not sure of because it is a curse. So does
Roll.
that actually remove the curse?
Okay, so she's incapacitated. What kind, mechanically, what does that look like when we?
Well, I wasn't gonna say. Give me a skill check, Elyas. You are, I guess, deception, but you're also using magic to do it, right? You were using like message and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And I can also do this if I need to. So, do you want a deception check or do you want an athletics check
well,
to take it?
I've already made you use your athletics check this session. I'm good. I would say deception, but you can add your. It'd be like a deception intelligence check, which just means
Okay.
make an intelligence check. But if you are proficient in deception, you could.
No.
Okay, so just give me an intelligence check then.
Okay. So if I roll less than a 10, it's going to be a 10.
Okay.
So let's see. So I rolled
You rolled a
a
6.
6. So it would go to a 14.
Okay. And then
Because I'm gonna
Kazra,
do-
give me a wisdom check. Just straight up.
And there's four of me right there. So
Okay. So Kazra, you are convinced that this Jaren is speaking to you this way, and if you believe Kazra would accept this apology, then you do feel your the curse die down and dissipate.
Yeah, she's like, that was really nice of him to apologize. And as she's like saying that, she just all of a sudden sees Elias, and she's like, hi, Elias. When did you get here? Did you see my brother?
Kazra, you find that you also unconsciously drop the axe when you talk to him. Dramatically, but you don't even
Oh,
notice you're not holding it anymore. Everybody else probably notices as you snap out of it.
Elyas starts to walk towards the side of the here, and as he walks by Rowan, he goes, "Should I toss it in the chasm?"
Absolutely.
So unless somebody physically stops me, I'm gonna go over and toss the axe in the bottom of the hole over here.
Okay.
Do I need to roll a wisdom saving throw or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
You feel a little bit of a tingle as you pick it up, but I think without you using it or wielding it or attuning to it, it doesn't immediately affect you.
Okay. I was thinking about giving it
Cosmic-
to our
Yeah, that was
Eagle.
cool. Elias can have a point of inspiration for that. I like that a lot.
I'll have to give it to somebody else because I already have it.
God, you guys are just overflowing. I give this shit out too much.
I know.
Did you guys douse my light? So I'm over there without the ability to see any of this?
No,
Well, the that
I don't
rock
think
gives off
no one doubts your light.
Yeah, you've had light the whole
20
time.
feet 20 feet bright and 20 feet dim around us. So I mean,
Yeah, also the crystal itself is still glowing. You guys should
Nobody
still be able to
doubts your light.
see that light.
Okay.
Let's go look at this thing.
hey,
Yeah.
what happened? What's that rock thing? Ooh, pretty. And Kazra starts walking towards it.
Rowan face plants.
Ellowyn turns and she holds out her hand, and the tattoo starts glowing. And as she reaches forward, her book is kind of hanging at the side. As the tattoo starts to light up, the emblem on the front of her book responds in kind, and she closes her eyes for a second, and she says, "This place has been in the dark too long. Come into the light." And when she opens her eyes like flash with flame, and she sends the dragon's breath towards the stone in hoping to destroy it.
The rest of you see this flame just suddenly sprout from Ellowyn, and you would realize that crystals don't normally would be affected by just a fire geyser, but this flame suddenly burns like red hot and changes like into multiple colors as it engulfs this crystal. And you see the crystal act as if it were a block of ice and just begins to just melt and dissolve. Yeah, as you use your charm, right in front of you. And you can feel Syrian's praise and kind of nodding approval as this righteous flames just melt this crystal down.
She turns around and looks at all of you, and she's got that like smile demeanor back on her face, and she takes a bow and she says, "This house is clean." And and then she just steps away from the pit.
Very nice. I'm glad you did that before Kazra could touch it. The big guy did have some stuff on him. He had a pouch of gemstones that look like miniature, almost look like he bought this at a gift shop that was next to this crystal. They're like miniature orange crystals of this crystal. They appear to be just gemstones. But the entire pouch of crystals comes in at a cool 900 gold pieces of value. Good payday. He also is carrying what appears to be a wand that he was no longer wielding. That does require attunement. But presumably we'll be getting to a resting opportunity soon, so I'll go ahead and tell you that it is a Wand of the War Mage +1. Fist bump from the wizard. While holding this wand, you gain a +1 bonus to spell attack rolls and ignore half cover when making a spell attack. Requires attunement by a spellcaster. And also had a kind of notes that represent a journal entry that this creature was keeping track of. There we go. And it reads, dated 12 days ago. They left me here in this dump. I am strongest Draconian. Should be leading armies, not digging in ruins. Dated 10 days ago. Finally found something. Big and shiny. Strange power. That bastard Loazette was right, but he's not here. This is my find. Dated 8 days ago. Big crystal is powerful magic. Exposed prisoner to it. He got real sick. After a day, he transformed, mutated. Not quite draconian, though. Hard to control, but strong. Could make more, make an army. My own army. Dated 5 days ago. The mutant creature will not obey. Keeps attacking my soldiers. Is it venomous? They're getting sick and the wounds don't heal right. Dated 3 days ago. Soldiers are dead or different, changed. They come for me next. I have no choice. I need the stone's power to survive. You also find a map that seems to indicate where the Red Dragon army went. Because you see a map of the Northern Waste, and you see kind of an X, and basically the symbol of the Red Dragon army at that X. So you've gained a new location.
Nice.
Yep, and as you all make your way back up, you can reunite with Yarkal and Rowan up in the kind of excavation tent area. And at the same time, you see the Calaman, or at least probably the forward scouts of the Calaman army have already started exploring and looking through the area, and you can wave to them and be very glad that you've got your allies here, which means finally an opportunity to get a long rest. As you can meet
Did
up
we
with.
see any corpses or bodies of the sea elves at all, or like looking down in the pits, anything like that?
Yeah, you do not see any signs of any of them. And if you report that back to Yarkal, she will be both satisfied and dissatisfied, I guess, in a way, because no confirmation about them, but also she says that they must have. She recalls that the army did take some more prisoners with them, so they must have still taken them further to this other location, which I will put on your map, indicated by the letter I. So this is the one that's supposedly the Red Dragon Army site. And then when you talk to Rowan, he offers to. You get the feeling he's offering, but also he kind of wants you to help take his way back to his hometown, which is located at G. And he says that one is called Heart's Hollow. It's like a hidden town nestled in the middle of the Northern Wastes. Both those areas are a lot further in to the Northern Waste, however. But you all can reconnect with Darrett and the other group of the army. Kazra has officially lost her axe. I don't know how you want to deal with that, Kazra. If you even remember the axe or how that goes down is completely up to you. If it was just a nightmare.
I remember when she first picked up the axe, she was like, "Oh, I don't really like axes." So, like when Elyas like pitches into the thing, she's like, "Oh, yeah, I don't really like axes. It's good that that went away."
This will make for a really nice journal entry between Kazra and Elyas.
Very much so. Yerkal does come to you probably during camp downtime and ask if you all are heading out, if you wouldn't mind basically swinging back down towards that Blue Phoenix Shrine area, just so she can go down and basically reconnect with the others.
So back to marker C.
Yeah.
Charlie.
Yep.
Rowan will volunteer.
She says if it's not too much trouble, she doesn't know like what you all's plans are, what everything is, but and she obviously praises you all for helping rescue them and keeping them safe, as well as obviously rescuing her.
Look to Rowan.
Yeah, Rowan agrees, and even if nobody else wants to go, Rowan can make the trip. He's pretty safe at nighttime, so he'll help her there if she wants. She needs a guide.
Okay. Yep. Otherwise, you all can enjoy a much-needed long rest here. I assume Elyas wants to attune to that fancy wand.
Unless somebody else would like to take it. Like it maybe Ellowyn, since this was in the sanctuary of her god.
I would insist that Elyas take it.
Okay.
Just cut up that money. Daddy needs to shop.
Does anything happen to me, or can I hit rest?
You can hit rest. Yeah, you just feel a little uncomfortable, like indigestion or something. But you do note that in this fantasy world where people fully heal all their wounds after a night's sleep, you feel physically like the outside is fine, but you just have a little bit of a redness still around that area. And it's up to you whether you want to tell people about it or not. And you still feel uncomfortable. Not enough to where it mechanically debilitates you, but it is something that you're aware of.
Yeah, I'll just like look at it. I'm not gonna tell anyone though.
Like any good zombie movies, I want to keep that shit close to the chest until it's the last possible traumatic moment. Till I am feverish and dying, and I'm like, all right, Rowan will speak up. He's very talkative and will tell you all about his home of Heart's Hollow, which is a town that is built inside of a crater. So whenever the floods come in, they just spill like right over. The town's like built like along the outer, or what am I saying, the inner rim edge of the crater, I guess. So when the floodwaters come in, everybody, just kind of, it's like being behind a waterfall. And it's basically just a whole bunch of people who have kind of been lost or wander or adventurers who all just kind of settle down in various areas, and they just kind of have found each other and built this community in this very remote location. And he wants to ask all kinds of questions about what you guys are doing here, and especially about what the soldiers are doing. He's basically saying this is like the most amount of action this place has seen ever.
Is he human, you said?
He is human, yep.
Okay.
I would talk to him, but not tell him anything. Like, oh, you think this is a lot? Well, you should.
Yeah, so we'll put Kazra on him. So she'll tell you everything you need to know. Everyone just backs away slowly.
Homer Simpson through the middle.
Kazra actually says, no, I can't right now. Where's Darrett? I really want to go talk to him. And she is looking all over for him.
Yep. Darrett is definitely there at the camp. He is, at the command tent at this point. He's very busy seeing lots of people, but he always finds time for all of you, and is eager to learn about what you've learned about. And of course, everybody's very aware this is the Red Dragon Army's tent, and wants to know about any information that you've discovered. Which you did find those two. You found one piece, one note from the camp, which had 3 different names on it. And then you just found a journal from the creature you just destroyed as well. And then a location.
So Darrett is basically like our commander right now. He's leading the way.
Effectively, yeah, he's kind of command of the. You guys aren't necessarily serving under him. You guys are probably actually equals, militarily wise. But he is in command of this armed force that's with him. So you definitely like sit with him at the like leadership table and go over things, and he certainly treats you as equals. So I don't think you serve under him. I think you serve with him, but he commands the army, and then you guys are kind of your own special forces.
Okay, so obviously it's important that we give him all that information then, so he can bring it to his superiors. And we are supposed to meet Dalamar, are we not?
Yes. Yeah, so this was, you were given 3 different sites to explore in this region. And I believe he last told you that with those 3 sites fully explored and all their magic stuff figured out, he would help you locate what you're looking for. And he said that he would meet you at the 3rd location, which was located here at Stormstep. Yeah, which I forget what he described that one as. Yeah, I don't remember, but it was another ancient ruin location.
Okay. So that's basically our focus. We're not going to skip over that and go to the town or anything, so I'm guessing we're just going to focus on our next step. Unless people want to do something different.
Aren't we escorting your elven friends?
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, I don't know if we're going to do that like on the side or if we have to do that in game. If we're doing it in game, then yes. But if we're doing it on the side, then I'm assuming we just do that. I don't know what the DMS plan.
Like days away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of it would be tough to split the party to do that kind of thing if you wanted to do that.
We could do it narratively because Rowan can travel almost invisibly in the dark.
Yeah.
So there's like a pretty good possibility that he could travel safer by himself than with a group.
Yeah, a lot quicker too.
Yeah.
He's not by himself though, right? And
He
it's like several days away.
he would be with Yarkol, yeah.
Yeah. Well, she's a sea elf. She could probably swim most of the way if the tide's in.
Kazra would actually turn to Horsey and say, "Okay, Horsey, do you think that you could help Rowan get this nice lady to her people?" And Horsey is probably going to neigh a little bit and say, Rowan, if you want, Horsey said that she would go with you."
Can we just send some of the army with her?
That too. I'm just putting into perspective of like if I happen to miss the next.
Yeah, I get it.
episode,
Yeah,
then
we could.
I'll write something that Rowan does it, but
sure.
if I don't, then yeah.
We
Quite
could
a few of
narratively
us
do
won't
that.
play
Yeah,
next game, so.
we could definitely set that up. We don't necessarily have to set that up this session either. That was just kind of a dangling thing there that technically she wants to return to her folks, while also still kind of leaving it up in the air that like there may still be some more sea elf prisoners out there, and if there are, they would probably be at this one location that was on the map. And also, you guys just know having a possible location of where the Red Dragon army currently is would be a notable thing to look for as well.
That's actually a good question too. Can Rowan speak with her and basically ask her what her skill set is? Like, is she a warrior? Is she somebody that could help us? Like, maybe she can come with us if we outfit her.
She is probably the closest thing would be a ranger who specializes in like the 2014 ranger, like the actual exploration and travel part of it, and not necessarily the combat part of it. Especially being a sea elf, she doesn't even necessarily have a lot of all of her favored stuff would be like in the water. It just so happens that she does know the route to and from the ocean to the shrine here. And, and she says they try to come in when the tide's high and do all this other stuff, but she just said it was just bad luck this time. And then this army, which normally is definitely not here, just caught them unawares. She mentioned that if it was just her and everything, then she probably would feel motivated to join you all, but she does feel compelled to, because she was the leader of this group, she would feel compelled to return to them and basically shepherd them back out of here and make sure that they're safe. So she would definitely say that would be her priority.
Okay, then we'll arrange for her to get back home then.
The dude, however, who's not as exciting as a sea elf, is very much has like excitable young NPC recruiting energy, and he's like, "Put me in, coach. Like, I'm here. Give me a sword." You judge that he's probably like 18 or something, but he's not this. He's not worldly, but he does seem to know this area. He's not at all familiar with this whole army thing. He says that's been a recent thing, and normally it's not. You just have to deal with like, the regular predators and creatures of the Northern Wastes, and not like this terrifying army thing. But he is willing to join up with all of you, and still wants to show you back to Heart's Hollow. But he can effectively join the party as an NPC.
Put a red shirt on that guy. Let's do it.
That's right. We have a shirt just for you. It'll fit you perfectly.
Is there any additional narrative that what's his name? The Dalamore can have with us other than what we already know? Is it worth spending any time on that?
You mean Darrett?
With Darrett and or Dalamore. Is Dalamore here
Dalamore's
with us?
No,
here.
Dalamore's definitely not here
Okay.
with you. He said he'd meet you at the third location at the other ruin.
Okay, Stormstep. Okay.
Yeah, you guys are just back. Your army, basically, that you landed here with is now with you, which is Darrett and I forgot the characters from Fogler now. Shoot, I forgot my own NPCs.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, it has been a minute. All those memorable NPCs and Cudgel. Thank you.
Cudgel.
Yep. And the guy with the knives.
The guy I chastised.
Yeah, I think so.
Deserting Becklin. Yeah.
He's there. Yeah, so you guys get to meet up and have, like I said, that nice long rest and meet up with the army and chill here. And especially, they obviously sift through and just ransack the entire camp, try to get more answers, but you guys are able to find out most of the stuff there. Also, you can tell them.
Ask this guy we found. Oh,
Good.
I was going to ask this guy about. He saw someone else who was like sick, right, and changed.
He saw. What he recalled, and same with the with Yarkal, is that the ones who transformed, the first one that transformed actually touched that crystal. It was physical contact, and that slowly deteriorated their body, and then they seemed to transform after they expired. And then that creature attacked others, and he said when it attacked the Draconians, the soldiers, they seemed to get sick and then kind of mutate. But he said when it attacked people, he said that they got very sick, and then he's not quite sure what happened to them, but he said that they didn't seem to transform, but they also didn't survive. And he also was kind of worried about himself, and he says, I was coming down real sick, and I was worried that same thing was going to happen to me. And then he says, I saw a body or two, and it looked like they had like gaping holes in their body, like a single giant gaping hole, like something had punched right through. And the camera zooms in very slowly on his face as he tells this like scary, harrowing story.
Right.
And he's like, but thank goodness that's not going to happen to us, right, Korl?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
I was going to say, if you all are going to head to the Stormstep location, Darrett says he'd like for the army to just kind of stay camped here for a hot second because they've been traveling for a while and this is a nice provisions. But after that, do you want them to just stay here and you come back, or do you want them to meet you at somewhere else? With the caveat that if this is indeed the site of the Red Dragon Army, it's probably not a good site to physically meet at. You'd need like some forward information there first.
What was G?
G was
town.
Rowan's
City, right?
home. Yeah, he says that's his home of Heart's Hollow, which is a friendly town location.
Can they like quarter this many people, like our army?
Rowan definitely shakes his head at that. He says, no way, there wouldn't be a way to fit all you people, and it would... but he says there are places where you could hang out close by and at least get better resupplied and stuff.
Now, it looks like between E and I, that area looks like pretty gnarly. Do we really want the army like trying to go through that, or have them skirt around and go from E out around to G and up counterclockwise or clockwise up to I, the long way around?
Yeah, you guys do have some communication. I think it's like 3 hexes away.
Well, we're right there, like within 20 feet of them right now, aren't we?
Well, yeah, I'm just saying in the future, if you wanted to direct them around, you know, once they're in distance, you could speak to them at a certain distance.
Or anywhere on the planet with sending.
Yeah, that's true.
So
I mean, if Dara is leading them, he obviously knows what kind of terrain he should be taking his army over. So if Rowan maps out the location of his town, we would trust that Derek could get the army there, and then we would probably go to Storm Step and then
You could,
continue up
yeah,
to the town.
if you wanted to, you could leave Rowan with Darrett because he does know the area very well. I mean, you can take him with you. Obviously, he'd want to go with you guys, but if you feel more comfortable sending him with Darrett's army so they can more safely make it to a location, then Rowan definitely knows the area very well.
Nah, come with us.
I need my adoring fan.
Dory, did Ellowyn take augury? You could find out if it would be a wheel woe to bring him with us. If it would be beneficial for our group to bring this NPC with us as opposed to not. And if there's
Yeah.
Where's your sense of adventure?
Yeah, and if there's no narrative benefit to bringing him with us, we'd let him stay with the army for safety. However you would like to word that. Which is the fun part.
mean-
Is that what you want, Rowan? Safety?
I
Action economy. Come on, guys.
more like an additional couple hit points we can throw at the enemy.
I do have augury, and I've withheld using it just for narrative purposes because I wouldn't have a reason to up until now.
And it's a ritual spell, so you don't burn a spell slot
Yep.
for it.
Yep.
And you
you know,
just
if
commune with your
Elyas-
god, that would be cool.
Yeah. If Elyas approaches me and asks me, if I'm able to, like, if I just have like an open line of communication now to the big guy, I would say, well, I don't know. It worked there, so I could try.
Lunataria has been quite generous with information and knowledge with us so far. I would imagine allowing the other gods a voice in this endeavor would be beneficial for us as a whole.
Okay, so basically you want to know if we should take this totally green, non-combatant type of kid
I can
with
combat it. I can
us.
combat it.
Okay,
Where are my
yeah,
grenades at?
I will totally ask him. So Ella will kind of go off a little bit and she'll try to recreate what she did in the temple. She'll kind of sit on a rock, like she'll climb up on a stone of some kind so her feet can dangle. She'll put her journal in her lap and she'll start tracing the flame with her finger. And as she kind of starts from the outside and gets closer to the inner part of the flame, she'll say, "Hey, big guy, Syrian. I don't know if I can talk to you out here, but I have some questions. If you're there, hello, God, it's me, Margaret.
Is there fire
Yeah.
somewhere, or is it just your symbols?
I kind of feel like her tracing the emblem is almost like a friction type of reaction, and the more she traces it, like some tiny sparks would fly up off of the journal as a response to that constant like tracing in the grooves.
Okay.
Mm.
You see these as you speak, you kind of feel this warm flowing through your body again, like that feeling of just a nice warm steamy shower, and you see these sparks kind of begin to flicker off and begin to grow a little bit larger and seem to form these flame pictures, and you see a kind of a very simple stick figure out of this flame of a small person. But but the person kind of does like flexing arms, and then you see a little flame sword in one hand, and then a little flame bow in the other, and then you see another inflamed person next to it. This one is shorter and has a little book in front of her, and she like opens her mouth, and you see flames kind of. You don't think it's meant to evoke literal flames, but like her voice coming through and kind of circling this other figure, and you see the figure kind of growing bigger, and then like weapons and bows kind of thwarting other entities coming at it from the fire, and then the image kind of dissipates. But you feel a feeling of a teamwork and camaraderie from watching it.
She kind of she'll just let that warmth feeling kind of fade away, and once I feel like I know that my communication is over, I will open my eyes and say, well, that does it. Roan's coming with us, and that's the end of it. And I won't share anything about my vision. I will just basically say definitively, he should come with us.
Nice. And I think that's going to be a good stopping point for this session and this episode of Dragonlance Shadow of the Dragon Queen. Thank you to Dory, Genocider, Jared, Mike, and Morgan for playing. Thank you to all the wonderful fans and patrons for helping make these sessions happen. Shouts to Platinum patrons, Joe, Will, Thomas, Brandon, Genocider, Roleplay, Roll, Christopher, Big Nut, John, Nathan, Andrew, Stephanie, Jason, Lummy Spuds, Warden, Udemy, LC, Tom, Eating the Dogs, Marcus, Hugo, Sasha, John, Jello Sky, Zim, Jesse, Dante, How About Demnix, Sharny, Chris, and Robert, and gold patrons, RPG, Paper Cramps, Pretty Boy, and Yuma, The Lizard Lounge, Jerome, Nathan, Scott, Rufus, Jerry, Glenn, and Mark. Thank you all very much for your support. We will see you next time.